Thing that like a lot of artists don't understand, like it's more than just getting up on stage and rapping, man. You got to find out where you fit into the market and into society. You have to know what your demographics are. You have to know what it is that you're trying to reach, what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Like when I hear cats tell me about radio, yeah, I want to get radio spins, but then I ask them, I said, well, what are you doing? BDS, media base? You know what I'm saying? Are you doing, you know, the CHR route?
Do you even have your ASCAP together?
Right. I mean, you know,
basic things that artists aren't doing because they don't know.
Right.
Because they're not in the know of the business part of it. So in 25 years and remaining relevant the whole time and being a DJ, like you said, a manager of shows and artists and putting things on, which hat would you say you like to wear the most?
The real talk, man. The hat. Okay. The real nigga one is the hat that gets the paycheck. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, real talk, I think I learned more from losses than I did from gains.
Okay.
Because see, when you gain, you get a cocky attitude. Like that rapper that does a show at Torch Tuesdays and all his friends is there and everybody's hollering and screaming what a great job he did. But then when I take his ass to Bloomington or Chicago or Miami or wherever else it is and don't nobody do nothing and he don't know how to act and he freezing on stage. You understand what I'm saying? You learn more from your mess ups than you do from your accomplishments.
True.
Because I feel a man is not judged on what he has but what he's overcome. So therefore, you know what I'm saying, I learned a lot from when I lost money. I learned a lot from when I was screwed. You know what I'm saying? And people got to realize that in this business, fam, you're going to eat a lot of crow. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't have broad shoulders and a humble heart, you know what I'm saying, or, you know what I'm saying, you'll never make it. Because most of these niggas that out here, you know, are raised on, you know, excuse my French, pussy, protein, and punk shit.
Yeah.
So therefore, they don't, you know, that's why they'll never make it, because they don't have what it takes. Because they don't know how to put their ego aside for the betterment of their career. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
For what even some would term just the greater good. Like, they don't understand what the big picture of it all is.
Right, yeah. I mean, you have to be humble. You know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of people who are going to eventually see this, they have no clue of all the stuff I did. You know what I'm saying? I probably wouldn't even talk about it unless you ask me. But fam, I've worked with tons of people. You know what I'm saying? I damn near every record label you can think of, you know, at one point or another.
Def Jam,
yeah.
Interscope, who else?
Yeah, I mean, oh, matter of fact, like I say, I put it to you like this. They made 50 of these motherfuckers. DJ Red Alert has a pair. Big Ticker has a pair. And your boy Yacht has a pair. You know what I'm saying? You can look the bottom. I ain't never worn. So I mean, that goes to show you. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know, the type of thing. Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, I've done the BET Awards, the BET Hip Hop Awards, and the Soul Train Awards for the past, I would say, maybe 6 years or so. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I've definitely done a lot. But like I say, back to your biggest accomplishment, it's like when I can meet cats, man, and I can help them and take them to another level, you know what I'm saying? Or I can learn something from somebody else that's new and up and coming.
Absolutely.
Because there's always a different way to do stuff. Absolutely.
So, okay, so who are some of the artists that you're looking out for? Like I said, we're getting into the 2012. We're about to start the voting and putting together the show. The awards ceremony, who are some of the younger guys or guys that you feel are making noise? As somebody who's been around the game and worked with big artists, who locally do you feel or are you feeling could possibly make some noise with the right team around them?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? The first person I'm going to say is people going to really, they may, you know, discredit me for saying this because of my relationship to that person. You know what I'm saying? But Peasy. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I mean, a lot of people don't know it, but once a month, he's in Atlanta doing shows.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he's about to do some tours with a few cats. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I mean, he's really putting in the work. People may not see it around here, but he's putting in the work. You know, Contact. I mean, obviously everybody know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know what to say, man. That song he got is just incredible. You know, people that I've ran across that I really don't know, but like, you know, the Pitch White and Ghost, I like what they're doing. Corn the Coon.
Oh man, shouts out to Corn the Coon.
Corn the Coon, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Casper, he sings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I say, it's a few people, and I don't want people to feel like, you know, I'm forgetting them or I'm not looking out for them. You know what I'm saying? But like even Prez, you know what I'm saying? I like, you know, a lot of people that I'm a mention. I think I like them not just because of their music, it's just because of their humble personalities and how they do things. You know what I'm saying? Lex, I like Lex, Court Boy. You know, TH. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I say, I mean, it's a few cats, man, and it's kind of putting me on front, so I can't remember everybody.
Understand.
But I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know, cats know. You know what I'm saying? Because I tell them, put it like this: if you ever came to Torch Tuesday and I pulled you to the side and I said I liked your shit, then I liked your shit, because you can ask. There's a lot of people that I've never pulled to the side and said shit to. So therefore, you know what I'm saying? That's real talk.
All right, so you know all the things you've dealt with and been a part of. What do you think will finally put Springfield on the map and make us blow on that level music?
Really? Real talk, there's not a goddamn thing in the world that's going to put Springfield on the map. And really, that's the thing that pisses me off about a lot of these artists, because they feel like they're going to do it. I don't give a fuck if you get as cold as Jay-Z. It will never happen. And I'm going to give you the reasons why. And once I tell you the reasons why, it'll make a hell of a lot of sense. If we look at our, you know, our population, how many people we have here.
Demographics.
Right, our demographics. And if you look at the census, well, we got about, what, 125, 130,000 people, right? Out of that 125 to 130,000 people, we have, I think it's either 12 to 15% minority. Mm-hmm. That's including Chinese, Mexicans, blacks, mixed, the whole nine. Okay, now you start bopping that down, you know what I'm saying, to just how many blacks we have. Then how many blacks will actually listen to rap music and go to rap shows. 130,000.
Age group.
And then you take that down to age group. So we only probably got maybe a good 1,000 people.
1,000 people as a demographic total.
Right, as a demographic total. Then not only that, you also have to look at it like this. When a record label looks at a city and wanting to get behind it, doing a real big push, it has to be more than just that artist. What else does Springfield have to offer? We don't have any major basketball teams. We have no major football team, no major hockey teams, no major tourist attractions.
We don't even really have a factory outside of Bonomatic.
Right.
Besides the Lincoln.
Right, but I mean, but this is real talk. Like, these are things that people have to look at. That's why you'll never put Springfield on, and that's the mentality that I try to break from a lot of these local artists. Is stop trying to make music for just Springfield. You have to make music that is more worldly, because if you ever do get signed to a label, what they're going to do is one or two things. They'll either make you be from Chicago, or they'll make you be from St. Louis. Because demographically, there's no way to market this. And perfect example, when you take a cat from Decatur, Georgia, or Athens, Georgia, they don't market them. They market you out of Atlanta, because there's nothing in those areas that they can market you to. You understand what I'm saying? So for cats that try to, that think that they're going to put Springfield on the map, let me be the first person to tell you, it ain't going to happen.
So stop thinking local. You heard it right here.
You have to stop thinking local. And this isn't from what I heard. I mean, you know, this isn't something that I've made up. I've talked to other, you know what I'm saying, reps and A&Rs from different record labels. And, you know, and I never asked them about Springfield in general, but we talked about things, and we talked about demographics and things like that. And that's, you know, and that's a big picture that a lot of local artists need to start thinking about when they're making their music. If you want to make local music and you want to make music for your local groups and your local artists, that's fine. Do that. But if you're trying to get out past that, you have to think past that. Because you can be the nigga that thinks inside the box. You can think, or you can be the nigga that thinks outside the box. It's one of the two. Or you can be one of them extraordinary cats as myself. Is I'm the nigga that makes the box, that the nigga looks outside of and that's inside of. You understand what I'm saying? See, that's the difference. That's why you see me here, but you never see me here.
Absolutely.
Because I'm always traveling, I'm doing other things. And even in those cities that I do go through, people think I live there. People ask me all the time, hey man, are you still live in Springfield? Yeah, I've been here for 16 joints. You know what I'm saying? They never left.
Yeah.
But it's just because I move and motivate like that. Then that's what you have to do. Because if you want to make it in this business, if you think you're going to make it here in Springfield alone, it's not going to happen. Or if you think you need to move to a big city, no, it's not going to happen. Right now, I look at it being in Springfield is the opportune place, because there's no place that I can't reach from Springfield. And the one thing, look, I'm going to give y'all a diamond in the rough. The thing about being cold in the industry is not being seen all the time.
Yeah.
But when they see you, it's something important. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So me going to Atlanta and trying to be a big dog in Atlanta, I'm not going to match up, because you got to realize there's local niggas out there that are putting up money, bread, like major artists. So how can me as a local rapper or a local anything compete with that if I'm here on a shoestring budget? You know what I'm saying? But imagine how that looks if you're driving in. You can't afford to fly in, but you're driving in and you're going to meet your cousin. And you're staying at your cousin's house. But while you're there, you're doing some networking.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you do that on a consistent basis. You do it on a consistent basis. What's going to look better? The cat that leaves Springfield to go to Atlanta, or the nigga that left Springfield to live in Atlanta? I'm going to be honest with you. They're going to be more impressed because you're driving back and forth than they are that you live there. Because then you just another dumbass nigga that left your home to move to PH. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I say, it's a few cats, man, and it's kind of putting me on front, so I can't remember everybody.
Understand.
But I mean, you know what I'm saying? You know, cats know. You know what I'm saying? Because I tell them, put it like this: if you ever came to Torch Tuesday and I pulled you to the side and I said I liked your shit, then I liked your shit, because you can ask that there's a lot of people that I've never pulled to the side to say shit to. So therefore, you know what I'm saying? That's real talk.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, you know, we don't want to keep you all night. Is there anything else you wanted to shout out? Any agendas you wanted to push on the fans? Anything you wanted to say, just like as a closing statement before we go and wrap this thing up?
I mean, real talk. I mean, the thing that I would love, you know, to see is like really cats get together more. You know what I'm saying? And stop this enter hip hop divide. You know, the I'm hip hop, you're not hip hop type shit. Because real talk, I mean, the cats who say they're hip hop, they're corny and they're full of shit. Because first of all, you're not hip hop. That cat that's doing the bomb diddy bomb is more hip hop than you. Because I've been listening to hip hop back when it was disco.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Real talk, when it was disco tracks. And niggas was rapping over disco tracks. And you showed me one nigga that rapped like you.
Yeah.
Now I'll show you a bunch of niggas that rap like that nigga.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So we need to stop that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we all have our personal opinions of what we like and what we don't like. But as a culture, we all need to come together. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's going to help all of us grow. You know what I'm saying? Because that separation is you know what I mean? To me, I think that's what's hindering our process of growth. Because people, when they look at us, they think that there's something different between us. So, you know, when in our reality, we all the same. You know what I'm saying? We are all under the same umbrella. Whenever you take rhymes and you putting them over beats, it is what it is.
More support.
Diamonds in the rough, man. Take that knowledge, man. Impart that knowledge, man, and be a better artist, be a better rapper, be a better everything because of it, man. The Fuego Show. We're going to get out of here.
Till next time.